Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best stereo receivers in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these stereo receivers, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality stereo receivers according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Pioneer Stereo Single DIN. This single DIN car stereo fits directly into your stock stereo slot in the dash. What's nice about this stereo is that it comes as a complete stereo system with 4 speakers. The stereo can stream audio via Bluetooth or from the front-facing USB port. It also has aux and M/FM functionality. You can connect your Android smartphone through the Android Open Accessory 2.0. The built-in amplifiers with 4x50 watts of pure MOSFET power give you pristine sound quality. One drawback of this unit is that it doesn't come with a wiring harness. You'll need to purchase this separately. It also doesn't come with a CD player, which can be disappointing for some people. You may also find that the included speakers aren't the best quality due to a small magnet size. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Boss Audio Systems 660 NUA Multimedia Car Stereo. This single DIN car stereo is a direct replacement for your stock system. It comes with a dimmable LCD screen and dancing LED lights. The built-in Bluetooth gives you hands-free functionality for answering and making phone calls. You can play music through Spotify and Pandora with the media playback ability. You can also use the auxiliary or USB ports. There are rear and front preamp outputs for wiring this stereo to your speakers. You can get 50 watts X4 max power from the 660 NUA to power your speakers. Unfortunately, the dimmable feature isn't great because the screen display is already dim. It can also have spotty functionality with starting and stopping playback. You'll also need to buy an amplifier if you want to get the best sound and plenty of power to the speakers. The number 3 position is held by JVC KD R480. This single DIN JVC model that offers some solid features while also being relatively cost-effective. Being a single DIN receiver, the KD R480 is more versatile than its double DIN counterparts, which makes it perfect for older model cars. It has Bluetooth, USB inputs, and comes with a wireless remote control as well as free alphasonic earbuds. This is a powerful receiver that produces great sound and comes with a lot of extras to customize your listening experience. There's a subwoofer direct connection if you want to add some low-frequency thump. Wireless streaming via Pandora controls that are available through Bluetooth. Dual phone connection, audio streaming with control, voice recognition dialing, and Siri free. It is easy to install and has superior sound quality compared to other similar models. There are some drawbacks to the KD R480 that are worth pointing out. There is no support for Apple CarPlay, which really limits the potential of this receiver if you're not an Android owner. Also, the Bluetooth has been known to cut out periodically depending on where the phone is in the car. That said, this is a great receiver for the price, and definitely worth looking into if you're planning on upgrading your car's audio without spending hundreds of dollars. Next at number 4, we have Alpine Elks W657 Mech-Less Receiver. This stereo receiver is perfect for vehicles that have limited space in the dash. The shallow mount design means it has a short chassis that measures 27/16 inches deep. It has a large touchscreen that has swipe controls. You can use this unit as an M/FM tuner. It comes ready to work with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can also connect via Bluetooth and stream Pandora, Sirius and Spotify. For safer vehicle operation, it comes with hands-free controls. This lets you access your apps with your voice and keep your hands on the wheel. The entire unit measures 10x8x7 inches. One drawback of this stereo is that it doesn't have any fancy animations or custom lighting. It also can't play CDs. The number 5 position is held by Kenwood Bluetooth Stereo Receiver. This single DIN car stereo receiver comes with Bluetooth that can connect to 2 phones at once. It has USB and aux inputs on the front. It has 6 EQ curves and a 13-band equalizer. It's ready for connecting to your Amazon, Pandora, and Spotify accounts. The display is a variable color illumination for a customized look that matches your car's interior. There are 3 pre-outs that are 2.5 volts for wiring into the rest of your system. The dimensions for this receiver are 11x10 x 4.5 inches. Unfortunately, this receiver cannot play CDS. The USB plug does not charge your smartphone's battery while connected. You will also need to buy a wiring harness that's compatible with the make and model of your vehicle. The number 6 position is dominated by Yamaha RM300 Tubal stereo. Yamaha provides consumers with a really nice middle ground for stereo receivers with enough power to drive your speaker setup and enough features to give you options, and the RM300 Tubal earns our top spot here because it does this all really well. The best thing about the 200 Tubal is that you get a 100/channel stereo receiver with just enough bells and whistles to feel premium at a very non-premium price, without any of the flashiness that can drive the price of your receiver way up. To be clear, this unit is a true stereo receiver, not offering anything in the way of surround sound outputs or HDMI pass-through. It is an amp that will power up to 2 pairs of passive speakers at 8 ohms for up to 100 watt handling. It's a good fit for a record player setup as well as a basic TV entertainment setup. There are 4 RCA level inputs and 1 RCA output to extend your system to a separate receiver if you need more channels. There's a radio receiver on board to allow for 40 stations of M/FM tuning. Plus, Yamaha has included 2 interesting wildcard features: Bluetooth connectivity for easily connecting to your wireless-enabled devices, and eco mode that aims to save power when you are playing media for longer hours. Finally, the look of the unit, while not exactly compact, manages to tread a fine line between substantial and sleek. In short, the thing will look pretty classy in your setup. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Yamaha RM300 Tubal stereo receiver. The Yamaha RM300 Tubal offers a lot of the same features as the lower-end RS line of receivers, but folds in some extra functionality that might be worth the noticeably higher price tag. The dual stereo speaker outputs will drive 100 watt power at 8 ohms, just like the lower-end model. And all the line-level analog RCA inputs are here, though there is the addition of a phono input for a vinyl-friendly system. What's different here is the presence of digital optical input from your TV, meaning it will assimilate more easily into a modern entertainment setup. Other key additions are Wi-Fi and smart functionality. While you can connect your phone to the receiver using Bluetooth, you'll find a lot more value using Yamaha's Musicast app, which allows Alexa voice control and Apple AirPlay. This makes the receiver a lot more versatile for streaming, and considering it supports FLAC and lossless audio, it's great for those who have a Wi-Fi playable, high-definition audio library. For the price, it's a solid deal considering the quality of offering here. We'd have liked to see surround support for that price, but the digital and internet-based options are a nice feature here. The number 8 position is held by Amazon Echolink amp. Amazon's Echolink line of products aims to give you a bridge between your traditional audio-video equipment and Amazon's tried and true Alexa voice control. This essentially turns your stereo system into a smart stereo receiver. There's a version of the Echolink that does not feature an amp, which is a great option if you already have a stereo receiver that you love, but just want to bring smart functionality and voice controls to your setup. The Echolink amp here is a true standalone receiver, allowing you to power your passive speakers and drive a full AV system. The A/O is pretty standard, giving you RCA, coaxial, and digital optical ins and outs. This means that you can easily feed your media into the receiver and pass it through to another device if you choose. There's an Ethernet port here too for connecting to the internet, an important step for bringing in the Echo functionality. Finally, there are 2 speaker outputs, an L and an R for driving 60 watt power to your passive bookshelf or stereo speakers, as well as a subwoofer out for including a sub in your system. Next at number 9, we have Sony SDR Dome 190 stereo receiver. Sony's SDR Dome 190 is about as bare bones as you can get for a true stereo receiver and amplifier. With the requisite giant knobs on the front and the LED text-based display, you aren't getting anything that looks particularly futuristic. The 100 watt RMS handling is also very basic, powering most speaker setups with enough volume to enjoy TV shows and music alike. While there are 4 audio inputs via RCA, there's an additional RCA phono-specific input for connecting a record player. This, paired with the stereo outputs, make this an ideal choice for record lovers. But if you do want some modern functionality, there's Bluetooth connectivity available for playing music from your phone, tablet, or computer. The Bluetooth protocol isn't the main focus here. So don't expect modern codecs like aptX or anything. Instead, you're getting a middle-of-the-road receiver that will power your speaker setup, all for a great price. Your trade-offs come in the lack of subwoofer and surround sound support, and the fact that it's about 15 pounds and pretty bulky. If you want something sleeker, louder, or more versatile, you'll have to look elsewhere on the list. But from a features to price standpoint, this is a good option. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Marantz R1200R receiver. Marantz is an audio brand that always provides really solid performance, but in recent years they have tried to bring the classic app handling into the modern market with the Denon Smart Connected Hose app. The NR1200 stereo receiver comes with hose capabilities built in, meaning as long as you have other hose-enabled Marantz speakers, you can set up a whole home audio system similar to Sonos and the like. This app also allows you to connect to all the requisite streaming services, and it even unlocks voice control through Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. All of this makes it a truly intuitive, modern-feeling unit. But it isn't just the modern features at play that make this receiver worth a look. The 75 W of power handling for each channel means there's a measured amount of power you can push to your passive speaker setup. And because there are subwoofer and zone outputs, this will work as a surround sound system as well as just a stereo setup. There are optical ins and outs for digital audio support, and HDMI inputs to use this unit as a fully controllable receiver for your whole entertainment system. And of course, if you want to use it as a traditional stereo amp, it'll do that well too. It isn't exactly affordable, but the versatility might make it a good bet if your specific amp needs allow you to take advantage of all the options here. That's all for today. We upload all types of car accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.